back in Vintage Story. So I think the day is almost over. I'm gonna grab the flint that I have in here. And I might start making that into arrows, because I'm almost out. Realistically, I'm gonna need some arrows. But I also want to make sure that I have kind of all these things with me. Hang on. I'm almost breaking these. I don't want to break them. I just want to make them look nice. Look at these berries. And we'll take the berries with us to our little humble abode. I think everything is pruned. Do I have any more berries? I do. Nothing to harvest, however. Alright. One last check on the traps. And then I'm thinking the little wolf that I saw, you might need to go into the pit to get poked to death. Yeah, those are still set. Or perhaps another bear. But either way, I'm starting to think I should be hunting almost every day, if I can. So I might doctor up my pit here a little bit. Perhaps I'll make another pit closer to the... Well, I say that, but I never actually do it, so... I think these bushes are... No, they're just... They just look like they were pretty. Any fish in the pond? No. Alright. I will take myself into my little funny looking block here. Pull out my fire sticks and place them around. And then bring myself down here. I had kind of wondered if I could put this cranberry mash into this. You can, okay. And then, so that's fresh for 3.5. If I seal it, I can't seal it. Okay. It's 3.5 days in the barrel, 4 days in there. Could I possibly seal it when it's full, maybe? Well, either way, let's take a look here. 4 days, 15 days, 7 days. And then the meat. This poor thing. 15. I might just eat the raw fish, to be honest. I'm just gonna eat the raw fish. A little bit of rotten sushi. Alright, so I will take these and I guess I will just start making lots of arrowheads. So I'm waiting on my bow staff to dry, and I still need my leather in order to make my new bow. I currently don't have a bow at all. I broke it. And as a hunter, it's kind of tragic. I do have some like baby flint spears, but for some reason I'm so stingy, it doesn't feel right to be throwing those. So I haven't actually been using them. They've just been hanging in the tool shed kind of area. I did grab one when my bow broke. I think it's in my bag still. But I haven't really used it for anything other than killing a single bow tarn that was shooting at me. at the end of the day. So I guess I will just get lots of arrows with the flint that I had stored up. And I realize the flint arrows are not that great, but I'm still at the point where I think I should be stingy with my copper. Because it's my main source of tools. And I haven't really found anything else yet. Yeah, maybe other people have iron in the first year, but I do not. Although I did find that meteor iron, but I haven't gone back to investigate yet. Mainly because I'm assuming I'm going to get there and it's going to tell me I'm not allowed to have it yet. So hang on, I got some food here for myself. 4 days, 7 days. I guess I can eat the blueberries first. Alright, those are consumed. We will continue making our... Did I put that? I did. Put it in the storage vessel for some reason. So if I spend the entire night making arrows, it'll be a really, really boring video. But maybe that's what we need in our life sometimes. It's just a really boring video. A video of clicking on arrows in Vintage Story for 30 whole minutes. What do you think? I don't think it'll be that long. But I do think I will make quite a few of these, just so I always, I don't need to worry about it. I just have lots. I may as well. 'Cause realistically, I don't know what else I'm going to use the flint for anymore. Because I just want, I mostly want copper tools, right? If I have the copper, I should just have the copper tools. So this is really only good for the arrows. And maybe like an emergency tool if I can't find any copper at some point. So I will just let this do its thing. It is interesting it only lets you do 6 at a time. It feels like this is really hard work based on my my food bar. But that's probably because the berries just aren't very nutritious. Oh my goodness. The word that I'm trying to say is not said like you're speaking it with a potato in your mouth. But that's what I was doing. Alright, what are we at here? How many do we got? We got 64 arrowheads and 14. So I will maybe do 1 or 2 more. And I won't make them right away because I think I might have feathers. So I want to look in the handbook, see what the feathers are good for. See if they're good for anything else before I just throw them at the crappy flint arrowheads that I'm making. They're also not in this building. They're in the other building. I guess that's one thing I'm starting to worry about. In winter, if my smithing stuff is in the other building, am I just never going to be able to go get it at night if I'm already at another building? Because it's all kind of outside. I might have to make an indoor smithy before the winter hits. All right, that's good enough for me. So let's unpause the game and let's look for feather. Obtained by killing chickens. And it's an ingredient for ink and quill or arrows. So if I want to make copper arrows, I require feathers. Okay, so I should not waste my feathers on the crappy flint arrowheads. I should just make crude arrows and save the feathers for the copper. Or the tin, I guess, if I make tin. Or iron, if I somehow manage to find iron, which I probably won't do. Meteoric iron. So this is what I found. And it seems quite good. Let's take a look here. Meteoric iron. Doesn't tell me too much. Alright, I won't worry about that quite yet. Uh-oh. Let's see here. I know what I want. I did want at least one more knife. So let me go ahead and chop this out. And then you can find yourself a stick. And this knife is something that I want to hang up here. All right. Everything's looking nice over here. Is that done? I guess it's done, isn't it? Okay. Let's put it in there. One soaked. What is happening? Hang on. Leather making. After you've obtained some rawhides, seal them in a barrel of lime water. Oh, was I supposed to seal it? Soak hide. And craft them in a grid with a knife. Okay. I think I was good to go to craft it in a grid with a knife. Look at that. Scraped hide. Seal the scraped hides in a barrel of weak tannins for 3 days. Okay. So that is strong tannin. So I want the weak tannin. Three scraped hides will turn into 3 prepared hides after 3 days of sealing. Okay, seal. All right. Moving on up in the world. Seal the scraped hide and remove prepared hide from the weak. Place it in strong tannin for 4.5. So I probably should have put this as this one over here is my lime water. It's a little bit confusing to go back and forth here. But we will put that in there. and say hi to our friends as we come go get our bucket, perhaps? And I'm thinking what I can do is transfer liquid to and from. Can I not put water in here? Guess not. Wonder what the intended method of refilling that is, or if you're just supposed to use it until it's done. All right, let's see. Well, I don't want to use all my sticks, so clay, boards. There's so many dudes. Like, there's just crazy. What else can I do? Or should I sleep the night away? Perhaps I will make... So I made mostly, I believe, all the meat stew I could. So maybe the vegetable stew? Let's see. Bushmeat and cooked bushmeat, yeah. Those are still good. Yeah, I guess I will just start. I'm not sure which one of these I would like to make meals out of. But I guess I'll just start. I'll just start cooking away. So 6 is the max. No matching recipe found. I thought I could do that. Ah, it's only vegetables. Okay. Interesting. So what if I just make more hefty? Oof. Hearty. Regular. What's the difference? Probably nothing. More is usually better, right? That's how it works. All right. Light this on fire. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my red currants back. I think. And gosh, I kind of want to keep them even, but I don't want to like use them all up because I feel like these are storing pretty well. 1.5 years. Like I should just leave those alone. I feel like I should just leave those alone. And then I'll just eat these for the day. When juiced, turns into 1.5 blackcurrant juice. Is that true? Can I do that? Mash produces 1.25 liters of blackcurrant juice when squeezed. Let's squeeze it. It's not being squeezed. Alright, well I will leave that, I suppose. And no, I guess I'll just eat it. Hold on, I won't just eat it because I have some bushmeat. I can eat the bushmeat. All right, and then I can have a little bit of these. Put it back in here. All right, this has been cooked, which means I need a crock pot. Ah, filled up one. But I still have more. Wonderful. 2 servings of hefty turnip stew. So I'm thinking that goes there. And then this guy can, gosh, go up there. And let me take a look at this. So I have some stuff sealed for years. And then 4 servings of hefty turnip stew that I will go ahead and just, probably a waste to do that, but I want to seal some things. And this one I'll leave because it's only got 2 servings. And I want to cook some more. So I'll put that back in there. And I will, yeah, I'll just do that. I'll put these guys back away. 97 days. Versus, it doesn't actually tell me. Doesn't tell me the spoil rate. Suitable spot for food ripening. What does that mean? I'll have to find out another time. How's my bow stave doing? 47. Sealed for 4 hours out of 3 days. I have to wait 3 days? That's crazy. Alright, well, I don't think there's anything else here for me to do. So let me just pop into here and take a look at the time because I don't want to stay for the entire 7 hours. It's probably good right there. How do I get up? How do I cancel? I was unable to cancel apparently. That's kind of tragic. Well, let us, hang on. This isn't right. No, it is. It's fine. Put that in there. Place it as so. I think I can fill this guy back up with the last one. Perfect. All right. Reset our fire pit. And now I spent so long in this hole that I don't even remember. Don't I remember what we were doing? How am I going to last the winter? Okay. This has got to go. It is just so distracting for me and I don't know why. So we will get rid of our friend here. And by that I mean I will plant another one. We will chop down our maple tree. 2 little logs. All right. So much to see, so much to do. Where are those sticks? Let's start making these guys. Get them out of our... 1 stack. 2 stack. Wonderful. Lots of arrows. I don't need to carry that many, so let's put those guys in there. Get that inventory cleaned up a little bit. Put some of this rammed earth in there. The granite rock that I've been hauling around for no reason. And I think that can go in here. Which means my flint can now live on that one instead. And everything seems to more or less be kind of good for me now. All right. First of all, let me clear this waypoint so I can actually see my pit. And then let me go ahead and clear some of this grass. And I did say I wanted to make the pit a little more obvious for myself. So I'm wondering if I should just take the opportunity to kind of just thinking maybe this can be a stack of hay right here. That is absolutely not the hay barrel that I just made. Because, yeah, that's way easier to punch. Okay. And then I'll come back with the shovel and make some of this rammed earth or something so that the grass stops growing on it. And around it. But I don't currently have the shovel on me, so I will just check on my traps. They are still set, but I do see a wolf over there. So that's good. It's the wolf I want to lead into the pit. And then I want to poke him. But I don't currently have a bow. I do need to check if the leather is even going to be ready before my bushmeat is ready. Because if it's not, I should probably just turn it to pelts. And you know what? Maybe I make the scythe. Should I make the scythe? Thinking about that instead of the knife. That might be a good thing to do today. Where was I keeping my grass? There it is. So what do we got? Got some ingot molds. And I got more crock pots. Got lots of crock pots, okay. Inventory is now full. Let's just get these ready to go inside. And I will deal with these some other time. And by that, I mean at nighttime. But I can at least put them here. Line them up. And I should probably put like a path, I guess, through this area. Last set of crockpots. Now this is clear, so I can put more clay stuff in there. What that will entail, I don't know yet. I don't even know if I need any more clay stuff. I seem to have quite a lot. My crockpots are good to go. Don't think I'll need more than this for the winter, because I don't even know if I can fill all of those. All right. Let's think about this. Put some charcoal in there. Shift, add fuel. And put these guys on there. Ignite it. And while that's heating up, we will clean up our pit a little bit by replacing this with some rammed earth. Just so we don't get any grass growing. On any of our little portions here. So 1 here, 2 there. One here, and I'm thinking all the way around by a couple of blocks as well. So I'll just start grabbing these. And then replacing them with stuff we can actually see. It's kind of scary. And then along here as well. I guess all the way around, huh? May as well. All right. Nice and visible. Oh, look at that. The grass is growing already. Put our hay down. And now I'm thinking I should probably do one more out just so I can actually see when I'm approaching it. Because I need to know when to kind of like jump. But I'll come back to that because I think our little friend over here should be heated up. So let us put the grass away and make this a full stack. Grab our tongs. Shift place. All right, perfect. Let's go. What do I still need? I was talking about having a... Where is it? Scythe. There we go. So. us move stuff down. This seems like, again, this seems like something that would be really good to do at winter. At night. Inside. But I built all of my stuff outside. Guess that's a future me problem. For now, I will just create my stuff in peace. Is it getting nighttime? Oh my goodness, okay. Let us focus on finishing this before I get shot in the back. Okay, did I finish? I think so. I guess it sort of looks like a scythe. Okay. Throw. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And then put these away. Hopefully I can pick this up with a stick. Lovely. Right, let's try this. Beautiful. Love it. That is so good. Kind of slow. That's all right. I do want to very quickly just use that here. All right, come on. Come on. Go. I wonder if I could use this on, like, farm plants? I assume so. Alright, I'll call that good for now. Put all of my newly harvested grass away. Apparently I don't have the inventory space. Well, I think that means next time I definitely want to make some nails. Oh, I am hungry. So we'll make some nails and make some chests is what I was going to say. I was getting distracted by my guy squeaking. So I think that'll be a good thing to do next, is kind of deal with inventory, make some chests. Although realistically, I've got lots of vessels down here that are like completely empty that I could be using. So I think I might just do that for now. Put these in here. They'll be waiting for their friends to procure themselves. And I probably don't need this, huh? I can make these into packed earth. And then into rammed earth. Perfect amount. All right. So I do want to keep this one a little bit shorter. So I might just call it there. But let us take inventory a little quickly here. So to get through the winter, I don't know how long the winter is, but I want to fill this with sealed crocs, at least, which will be 4, 8, 9. And then maybe this row as well. So that's why I'm kind of like collecting crocs. So let me go ahead and clear this inventory a little bit so that I can begin my adventure of moving these down into the cellar. Oh, ran out of inventory. Okay, it's fine. So, one there. Gotta be kind of careful with how I'm placing these, apparently. Alright, last 4. And then a piece of fat can come into my pocket. And then one more, okay. So theoretically, if all of those are full, I'm hoping it'll be enough to survive the winter, which means I might want to go out and forage for some more veggies. They seem to last quite well. Some more mushrooms. And just see what sort of food I can procure for myself. A little bit disappointed in the mash. Not too appetizing looking, but some animals might like it. I kind of like a way to preserve the mash for a longer period. And I thought I could seal it in the barrel, but it didn't really work out that way. Yeah, I don't know. 2.3 days. I don't really understand. I mean, it does last longer in there, I guess. So I'll put it in there, but I was hoping I could do this and make it last like a very long time. All right. Can I... There we go. I was getting worried there. I thought I was eating my lump of fat. I just wanted to put it on the shelf. Let's put some of this onto my inventory again, and we will call it good there. I do want to chop some more trees, which means I should get these ready. Everything else, I think, doesn't need to be in my hands. So let me sleep on this hay bay, and we will call that a successful day. As soon as we get up, and then we'll, before we end this video, we'll make sure to pick up our torches. So we did leave some torches around. Let's pick this guy up. Where else did we leave one? Up here, I think. No, we didn't. Okay, we're good. The day is over. A light temporal storm is approaching. I will see you next time. And we probably... I don't know what I'll do with that temporal storm, but I'll figure something out. A farewell for now.